Hi, I'm Vance Nordine, and this is Mary Hale. You're about to learn 10 strategies that will help you sell your home for more money in less time so that you can get on with the more important things in life. What you're about to learn could literally be the difference between putting thousands of dollars in your pocket or thousands of dollars in your buyer's pocket. With these marketing strategies, you'll have a huge advantage over your competition. Before we begin, step out of your shoes and into the shoes of a potential buyer. Then take a realistic look at your house and your property and consider, is it appealing? Can you imagine yourself living there comfortably, or do you imagine yourself putting in a lot of work to make your house acceptable?
Most buyers are interested in 3 things about a property. When you're considering purchasing, the number 1 selling point is visual appeal. This includes landscaping, the spaciousness, the cleanliness, the colors, and the lack of clutter. The second thing is maintenance. Is everything in working order? Do things need to be repainted or repaired? The third thing is safety. This would include locks and deadbolts, burglar and fire alarms, and the neighborhood. If a potential buyer can't form a good mental picture of living in your house, no sale. With this in mind, you want your property to give a fabulous first impression.
Strategy number 1, allow yourself to mentally move out of your home. Say to yourself, this is not my home. It's a house, a product that once sold will allow me to have what's important to me. Focus on the fact that soon this house will no longer be yours. Picture yourself handing over the keys to the new owners. Say goodbye to every room. Don't look backwards. Look forward to the future.
Number 2, eliminate clutter. A major factor in getting your house to sell quickly is making it attractive, which means eliminating the clutter. Most buyers select their home based on emotions and then justify the decision with facts. So it's important to make sure that the house is inviting and face the fact that your house is not the only property a prospective buyer will see. You're competing with homes that may have been professionally decorated and homes that have no children, no pets, and do have Mr. and Mrs. Perfection as owners. People collect an amazing quantity of junk. Consider this, if you haven't used it in over a year, you probably don't need it. And if you don't need it, why not just donate it or throw it away? Remove all the books from the bookcase. Pack up all those knickknacks. Clear off everything from the kitchen counters, and think of this process as a head start on the packing that you will eventually need to do anyway.
Number 3, tidy closets and cabinets. Rearrange bedroom closets and kitchen cabinets. Now imagine what a buyer will believe about you if they see that everything is organized. They will likely assume that you take great care of the rest of the house. So pack up everything in the cabinets and the closets that you don't need on a routine basis, because you will want to create the perception of roominess. Organize the spice jars, neatly stack the dishes, turn the coffee cup handles all facing one direction, and hang shirts with the buttons facing one direction, and even the shoes in one direction. It sounds crazy, but it works.
Number 4, smells that sell. Food smells can work for you or against you. Baking bread, cookies, and pies all smell good. But frying fish, liver and onions, those are all objectionable. So if you have pets, you need to get rid of the pet odor as well. It's recommended that the pets themselves be kept out of the house during any showings, if at all possible. People sometimes get uneasy around animals, and that may distract them from giving their full attention to looking at the property. Getting pets out of the way, unfortunately, is much easier than getting odor out of the way. If the flooring has been repeatedly stained with animal urine, you will probably have to replace it or get rid of that smell somehow. That means replacing the carpets, the pads, the rugs, and the baseboard trim. The subflooring will also need to be treated with something to kill that odor.
Number 5, optimize with minor repairs. Go ahead and replace all the cracked floor tiles and counter tiles. Patch up the holes in the walls. Fix the leaky faucets. Fix the doors that don't close properly, and the kitchen drawers that jam. Replace those burned out light bulbs. And if you're ever considering replacing the worn out bedspread, do it now.
Number 6, liberate their imagination by depersonalizing your house. Pack up those personal photographs and family heirlooms. Buyers just can't see past personal artifacts, and you don't want them to be distracted by your stuff. You want buyers to imagine their own photos on the wall, and they can't do that if yours are there. You want buyers to say, I do see myself living here.
Number 7, dazzle with an empty garage. The garage is a storage area, the catch-all where everything goes, so it's usually a mess. If your storage area is neat, then everyone will surmise that you must take really good care of the rest of the house. So take everything out of the garage, hose it down. If there's stains anywhere, paint it with a battleship gray. Then paint the garage walls off-white, and after everything is dry, put everything back in the garage piece by piece, and throw away those things that you won't be taking with you.
Number 8, increase curb appeal. Is your exterior paint fading or chipping? Is the color outdated or too personal, or is there mildew growing? If your house needs painting, choose a neutral color. Interior colors like off-white and light beige appeal to the most people. And if you want some ideas for paint combinations, go ahead and look at 2 or 3 model neighborhoods that are selling for $100,000 to $150,000 more than you hope to sell your home for, and use their color schemes. Then make sure you mow the lawn, trim the bushes, paint the flowers, or group your flower pots together. When choosing flower colors, remember that yellow evokes positive emotions. It's also important to make sure visitors can clearly read your house number out front, so that they can find your house when they want to go look at it.
Number 9, oust extra stuff to storage units. Rent a storage unit. Almost every home shows better with less furniture. Some pieces of furniture that block the hallways are not good. Remove extra leaves from the dining room table and make the dining room feel bigger. Leave enough furniture so that it showcases a room's purpose, and give the buyer enough room to move around. Remove your favorite items. If the chandelier belonged to your great-grandmother, take it down. If the buyer never sees it, they won't want it, but once you tell a buyer they can't have something, then they're going to covet it. And if they covet it, we could lose the deal, and we don't want that.
So store those items and replace them now. Number 10, welcome the new homeowner and make their new home sparkle. If you don't have the time or energy to do this yourself, hire someone to thoroughly clean the house. Windows should be cleaned inside and out. Remove window coverings that block natural light. Clean the kitchen appliances to remove grease, grime, and odor. In the bathroom, scrub it until it passes the white glove inspection. If the tubs are rusting, have them reglazed. Clean the grouting or regrout the tub and shower. Shine up the chrome faucets and mirrors, and hang a designer bath towel on the most prominent rack. Rent one of those pressure washers to spray down the sidewalk, driveways, and side yards. Vacuum and dust the furniture, ceiling fans, and light fixtures. By the time you're done doing all that, you might actually want to stay in your home. But remember, you're preparing for your next phase in life, and you're making this home sparkle for that new homeowner.
Having trouble deciding what to do first? Fix what you can see. Cosmetic changes, regardless of the cost, will make a world of difference when it comes time to sell. Keep in mind that you want the best return for your investment. And when you make cosmetic repairs and upgrades, you maximize appeal to the buyer. People will see that it looks great and picture themselves living there. So here again are the 10 strategies to prepare your home to get it sold now.
Number 1, mentally move out and move on.
Number 2, eliminate clutter.
Number 3, tidy closets and cabinets.
Number 4, smells that sell.
Number 5, optimize with minor repairs.
Number 6, depersonalize the house.
Number 7, dazzle with an empty garage.
Number 8, increase curb appeal.
Number 9, oust your extra stuff to storage.
Number 10, make the home sparkle.
Now, let's get ready to get your home sold fast and for top dollar.
Thanks for watching.